It's oh god. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Late Night Cup here by the ESL, and we are the featured casters here from Poison TV. My name is Zoig, and here with me is Elmo. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, everyone.
What?
No, let's focus.
Yeah, let's focus. And yeah, I just hope right now. Yes, I did make it. Okay, so I have my default UI this time. So anyhow, spoiler top left position. I'll explain soon. It's playing for NON Koerby as the Orange Bros.
And in the bottom left-hand side, it is a very, very noble person. Haha! It is going to be the Green Zerg player playing for Argon. It is LieS.
Okay, explain that pun. I did not get it.
Argon is a noble gas.
It's a noble what?
A noble gas, like chemistry.
Oh.
Like you have
right.
helium,
Oh god.
argon,
I should know this.
neon.
Yeah, I actually didn't get that. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I get it now because I actually had my chemistry too. So, but anyhow, yeah, what I was going to mean what by I made it was that I had 3 games in a row now. My observing UI, which means that I have no access to unit speed or upgrades or anything. So, like, I can't see what upgrades people have and that kind of stuff. It's so annoying. So, I was every single game. I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking actually every single game, to just switch UI really quickly, but I kept forgetting it. So now in the countdown, 3 seconds left, I was like, oh god, no! It's like, F10, option, switch, go!
That's, by the way, also why I was laughing, and he just then... Schmigel, by the way, Schmigel is our observer, shoutouts to him. Just like, sounds back. And he's like, oh no, yeah, hello everybody. Completely focused. Anyways, enough with the storytelling here, let's get back into the action here. PvZ on Frost will be our game here, and we already see the pool first for Argon here, not Argon but LieS. So I'd expect him to throw down a hat-trick just about any moment here as well. On the other side we see Koerby though going for what seems to be a a Forge fast expansion. Indeed.
Yeah. If LieS actually pays attention right now, he will see that Koerby. No, actually, he can't. He can't know. Actually, Koerby didn't scout here, so he should know though that Koerby is scouting from the left-hand side. If he was paying attention, that's a question though. If he actually was, yeah, now he's going left. So LieS right now will spot his opponent, and Koerby will also do that. So right now, both will see what both are doing, and of course, with a Forge fast ban though, Koerby's in a really decent position. Won't be able to do way too much with the cannons because we did have a pool first, unless he has some really cool cannon placements. But I think he just scout around and make sure that nothing weird is going on. We don't even see a gas from LieS yet. LieS though, being really heavily supply capped because he's going for a double hatchery here really quickly.
Indeed, he was basically scouting around with his overlord, saw the quick nexus, and not really the forge since. Oh, that's a round. Not really the forge since that was built in the main, but he was seeing the quick nexus and therefore immediately went for the quick third expansion, which definitely is the proper reaction here to what he saw. So very nice play so far by him. As a follow-up for the Protoss player, we see now double gases going down, which definitely is not surprising, I think. He's already saturating them quite considerably here with 3 in each. Usually would have a small stage with 2 workers, but apparently he likes his gas income. Will now also eventually throw down that cybernetics core, but of course, with that quick saturation of double gas with 3 workers in each, that will give him a lot of gas income. So we might eventually see a quick tech here, maybe a Stargate, or maybe something different.
So yeah, right now Koerby is just walling off with those gateways, and the cyber really cool wall off here. With those 3, we'll actually be able to complete the entire wall off here without even using Salad. So really safe so far, and it looks like LieS will get all his bases up without being contested. And the question right now though, what will Koerby do? Because sure, he went for the Forge fast ban, but when you go Forge fast ban and your opponent get this early of a hatchery. And that is just amazing. And he actually hasn't spotted the 3rd hatchery, I just realized. So this is a huge thing for LieS. And actually was mistaken. You have to use the cell for this wall-off.
Yeah, you don't know your buildings anyways. Yeah, but I think at this point right
Ouch.
now... Ooh, shots fired. I think right now Koerby though would expect LieS to have indeed a 3rd hatchery. Because that's just the standard response. And he also knew that his overlord... or LieS overlord that is, pretty much saw his quick nexus, and therefore usually the reaction is a quick third hatchery. So I would expect him to know that there's indeed a third hatchery. Now, as previously mentioned, though, we see a Stargate going down here, also already finishing up here for Koerby. Let's see what he's building. He's building Phoenix, so this time no Voiders, just right from the get-go. So he's definitely first of all going on Overlord hunting, and then maybe also going to peek into the main, trying to pick up a couple of workers. So already very, very nice opening here for Koerby.
Yeah, and he's getting +1 as well, so that's he can hit some really nice timings with his upgrade advantage here. LieS right now not getting any upgrades. He's just now has started getting his gas income. What is he going to spend it on right away? I think he should get speed first and then lab, but I mean the lab would then be so delayed, so he might just get lab right away and skip the speed for now. We'll see what he's to do. He has to spend it soon though, and that would go speed first, should be last second, and right now though, we do see a Roach one as well, so we could see some nice Roach Hydra style here, and at the same time though, we do see Koerby poking around with these Phoenix, doing so much damage to the overlords of his opponents.
Yeah, absolutely. That Overlord eventually will go down here. Of course, only one Phoenix so far working on that. So that takes quite some time because Phoenix are actually not too good against Overlords. But since Overlords are very, very sad creatures and they cannot fight back, they eventually will do the job here. 1 R for the Overlords. There goes another one. That will actually supply block LieS right now, which definitely is not very nice. But of course, he has 3 Overlords on his way. So that should eventually resolve itself. At the same time, we also see now pylons going down for Koerby, so he might hit, or he might try to hit indeed a quick timing here, and maybe also trying to take out that third base.
Yeah, I mean, with the +1, cells are going to be amazing, though roaches can be made and just kite and kite and kite on this creep, and whoa, that Queen actually managed to take down that probe, which is quite huge actually. If he manages to get those pylons, no more reinforcements are going to come, but look at that, getting the surround on the Queen almost, and that Queen is going to go down for sure. Well, the Roach Stone 5 on the way, but supply box is LieS right now, and oh, he's going to lose even more Overlords. He might get supply box for quite some time here, and only going to have those 5 Roaches. He's going to have to kite for his life, and oh my god, Koerby is just going for the base. He might lose his Multi Core, but that will absolutely be worth it, killing off the third base here of LieS. So much damage going on.
Absolutely, he's just doing so much damage. He's killing Queens left, right, and center. He's killing the third hatchery here. And also the Mothership Core is still alive. More Stalkers are being added to the composition here. And we only see 5 more Roaches in production here. And already the first of them were finished off by those Phoenix here, who are doing a great job at lifting. And already LieS is in a world of trouble here. Also a lot of drones will eventually die since they were not re-rallied. They are now just gonna go for the long distance mining here and will eventually cut off by that zealots. Once again, now Roach is stepping forward, but with all those zealots and the +1 upgrades, and also the Phoenix that are able to lift a couple of them, they will eventually die here. Now Koerby is pushing further on into the natural here. The Roaches have to run further alive. Another one goes down as well as the Queen. We now see 13 Roaches in production. They might eventually be able to shut this push down. But at that time, as they spawn, Koerby would have done already a lot of damage.
That is indeed true, and right now LieS trying to make something happen. Koerby doing so much damage though with his Phoenix, lifting up every single unit that just pops out, and it looks like LieS has lost this game almost. You know, losing that third was huge. And yeah, that was a good point actually. He's getting a second lair in all this confusion. There's so much going on right now for LieS and Koerby, and look at that, well played from LieS. Koerby takes it, and it looks like he's going to be the one advancing, because this is still a best of